my friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and in today's video we are doing part 2 of my how I started my YouTube channel, or how I became a YouTuber series. And I don't know how the first one did. I'm literally starting the second video. I just finished the first one, so hopefully that one did well. I have no idea. I decided to just keep filming while the juices are flowing instead of waiting. So if you have not seen part 1, I'll have it linked for you down below. Go check that out, but hopefully by the end of today's video, you're going to learn the tricks and tips that I use to help me grow my channel into a sustainable income that hopefully is going to be my full-time job here in the very near future. So if you're here for it, let's go ahead and get started. So in part 1, we talked about all of the YouTube basics, picking your niche, getting the equipment that you need to film, filming and editing your first video, posting a video, getting that done, all of the basics of YouTube. And now we're gonna talk about, once you've got that done, how are you gonna grow your channel? How do you get monetized? How do you get brand deals and sponsorships and, some things to avoid? I'm going to give you just some things that I did, mistakes I've made that I am trying to correct as I move forward. So let's start by talking about how you're going to grow your channel. And I would say the number one thing, the number one tip that worked for me, and I talked about this in the video I made last year about, starting a YouTube channel, but it's all about consistency. And I did talk about this a little bit in part 1, but consistency means a number of different things. In part 1, we talked about having a consistent look to your brand and a feeling that you give to your viewers every time they come to your channel. For me, my channel goals are to motivate, inspire, and relax, right? Those are the things that I'm always looking to do in every video that I create. And that's a consistent thing that I offer to my viewers. The other part of consistency is literally posting consistently. And one of the ways that experts tell you that you can grow on YouTube is to consistently post. Give people a schedule, let them know when you're going to be posting. Danny told me a long time ago, I mentioned this in that first video I did last year about I know when my favorite shows are coming on. I know that Sunday night was Game of Thrones night, and I would finish watching football because I was on the West Coast, so it came earlier, and then I would watch Game of Thrones. That was my Sunday, routine. And so creating that kind of routine for your viewers so they know when to expect your videos. If you're not ready to create like a consistent, I'm gonna post on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, that's okay. You don't have to. If you're just consistent with, I'm going to post 2 or 3 videos, 1 or 2 videos a week, whatever that looks like for you, just be consistent, and that is going to help you grow your channel. The more content you put out, the more chances your video is going to be seen by more people, creating more viewers, creating more subscribers, and growing your channel. The next important thing is engagement. So for me, when I was thinking about the community that I wanted here on YouTube, I wanted a community full of people like me. And that probably to some of you is probably like, of course, I knew it. She just wants a bunch of people that are gonna agree with her. Kind of, but not really. I just want like-minded people is what I mean. I don't necessarily need you to have the same style as me, or to cook the way I cook, or to parent the way I parent, or to do things the way I do them. But do you have the same type of attitude towards content creators the way I do? I would never go on to a YouTuber's channel and say, your home decor is hideous. I can't even believe that you think that that's attractive, or that that's cute, or that you did that. I would never say that to a person in real life, and I would never post that on somebody's content, especially knowing how long it took them to make it and the effort and energy they had to put into putting it on the internet. I just would never, ever, ever do that. So I was hoping to create a community of like-minded people, and you guys, I feel like we have done it. Do we get the randoms that come on here and say hurtful things? Yes. Is there one that does it all the time and I respond because I'm just snarky sometimes? Yes. But with your engagement, find a way to connect with your community and create a sense of belonging. It's so important, right? Because you're sharing pieces of you. You want to create relationship with your viewers and have engagement, respond to your comments, read them, like them, ask people for their input when you want it. You know what I mean? Tell me your thoughts or tell me what you're doing, and just create a nice community. The more engagement you have on your video, the YouTube algorithm is going to think people are interested in this, they're talking about it, and they're going to push it out to more people. And you want your video, you're going to be found, especially as a new YouTuber, from people's homepage and from people's, your video being recommended to them. So by having good engagement down in the comments, it's really going to help your channel grow and help your video get out to more people. We touched briefly on this in the last video, but the next thing to think about is your SEO, search engine optimization. That's what SEO stands for. It's like a big term that I was like, what in the world is this? And to be honest with you, I still don't feel like I'm very good at this, but basically what it means is that you're creating searchable titles, searchable keywords in your tags, searchable description words down in the description box. Tell people what your video is about so that they can look for it when searching for content on YouTube. So for example, like I said already, think about the things that you are searching. So I am always searching for clean with me's or decorate with me's or, holiday home decor or whatever it is that you're looking for. Think about what you'd search for and use those words in your titles and in your description box. That's going to help your video be found by people that are looking for videos. And then you're going to promote your channel. So I can next to guarantee that most of you, especially those of you that are interested in starting a YouTube channel, have some kind of other form of social media, whether that's Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever that looks like to you. For me, it is Instagram, and I've recently started reposting my Instagram reels to TikTok because my daughter said I should, so I'm trying. But you want to promote your channel on your other social media platforms. So if you have an Instagram, you're going to want to share the link to your videos over there. Wherever you have other, social media, you're going to push your videos out to all the other places you have an audience. You can share it with your friends, ask your friends to share it with their friends, ask your friends to share it on their social media. For me, I got my push into monetization because at the time I needed to have, I think 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, I think. And I was at like 900 or 800 subscribers. I can't remember what the total number was. I might be off, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But Amanda from This Crazy Life, who is a content creator that I watch, she's one of the only content creators that I watch in that niche anymore. And she shared my channel on her Instagram story, and you guys, it just pushed me over. I mean, I gained probably 2,000 followers that day and pushed me into monetization. So I owe the world to her. So thank you, Amanda. And it was just such a powerful tool. So if you can get your friends and family to share your content, it's just going to help spread the reach and grow your channel so that you can, become monetized as well. And the last thing is to learn from your analytics. So in YouTube Studio, which is where you're going to be posting your videos and watching how your videos are doing, they give you analytics every single day that tell you how your videos are doing and but basically the overall health of your channel. How many new subscribers do you have? How many watch hours did you get that day? How many people visited your channel? How are you looking with your ad revenue? Like, are you earning money that month? It's a great way to look and see how you're doing. There's also this other section on there that gives you, I can't remember what it's called. Hold on. I just recently started using it. Trends is what it's called. And in your trends, you can explore topics. You can put in a topic you're interested in creating a video about, and it will show you videos that are already in that topic. You can look at your top searches. So top searches right now are Christmas decorations 2024, Christmas kitchen decorate with me, cottage farmhouse decorating ideas. Those are the top searches that led people to my videos. And then you can also look at, it has a section for breakout videos. So people who posted a video that went, viral, if you will. There's one here, Dollar Tree Dinners, posted a week ago, has 156,000 views. This one is Moving Our Family of 10 and More. and that has 65,000 videos. Christmas Cottage Tour, Cozy, Slow, and Simple has 34,000 views. And then it has like a recent video section to show you what other people have put up, what other content creators have posted that are in the same niche that you are in or what your people watch. And then there's a section at the bottom that says content gaps for shorts. So there's, tells you some things. So there's not a lot of content for Farmhouse Christmas in shorts. So if I would have put some shorts out, then there wouldn't be as many gaps, but I didn't do that because I'm not good at doing that yet, but you can learn in your analytics. It's such a cool place to go where you can see what people who view your videos are watching and what kind of content other people are making that, is going somewhere. And does any of that interest you? Dollar Tree dinners, that doesn't interest me, but I do like the idea of dinners on a budget. Like that's a great idea. So you can look at content that your viewers like to watch and find ways to be inspired by them to create your own. The last thing I just want to mention when it comes to growing your channel is just know that it takes time. It takes time. Don't let anybody tell you that YouTube is oversaturated. Don't let anybody tell you that you've gotten on the bandwagon too late. Don't let anybody tell you that, that niche is stupid or that there's not enough people that want to watch that, or don't listen to anybody, because I'm telling you right now that YouTube and social media in general is the key to basically all entertainment nowadays. I think about this all the time. Me as a Gen Zer, am I a Gen Z or Gen X? I think I'm a Gen X. I'm 41, okay? I'm 41, and I go to YouTube and Instagram for all of my entertainment purposes, like literally. If I, as a 41-year-old woman am doing that, then this generation coming up, that's where they're gonna find majority of their entertainment as well. So don't let anybody tell you that you're getting on the bandwagon too late, because there's just no way. There is just no way. I just feel like these things are just going to grow and people are just going to be more successful on here over the years. The other thing to remember is that you bring you. There's nobody else like you. You're going to connect with your audience. People are going to come back because they've created a connection with you. Be your authentic self. Don't come on here and perform, just come here and be yourself. That's gonna be the easiest thing to maintain, and people are gonna like that. There's gonna be people who like you and like what you have to offer and wanna come back weekly to see that, and just stay the course. If it takes a while, it's okay, don't give up, stay consistent, and you'll get there. A little bit at a time, but you'll get there. So let's talk about some mistakes to avoid, some things that are really important. Number one mistake that I would say to avoid is don't have large gaps of time in between your posts. So when you're trying to grow your channel, even if you are an established channel, try to make sure that you're still posting content, even if it's once a week. Don't go long periods of time without posting content, because you're gonna lose interest. YouTube is gonna think you gave up and they're gonna promote other channels, and people that just subscribed are gonna be like, well, I was excited for more. So just try to stay consistent where you can. Do not expect instant results. This is not an instant result kind of gig. You gotta stay the course. I know I already talked about that, but if you have a hard time staying motivated that way, then find people in your life that can help you by saying, motivational things and keeping you going, because it might be a long time before you start to feel successful. Don't invest in a bunch of expensive things when you first get started. You don't need to, especially if you're not 100% sure what you want to be doing, your niche, if this is really something you want to put a lot of time and energy into. Before you go buy this $1,000 camera and this and that, and you quit your day job, make sure that this is what you want to be doing and that you have found the right niche before you take any big steps like that. And lastly, put in the time and effort to have quality over quantity. I know I already said that, but don't just push out content to push out content. If you film something and you're like, I think this can be better, and you can make it better and you have the means to make it better, do it. Do it, because you're gonna be happy with that and you're gonna build consistency in what the product that you are providing. If you're not sure what to do, search for it. Don't be afraid to ask other people. Don't be afraid to ask me. I'm not gonna have time to sit down and teach all of you how to edit, but there's plenty of other people out there that do that, and that's how I learned, right? So just put in the time and energy to have good quality, put in the time and energy and effort that's needed. Pay attention to your thumbnails, pay attention to your titles, do some research, and you'll get better reward for your time in, and it'll feel more worth it. So let's talk really quickly before we go about brand deals and sponsorships. I left this to the very end because I don't feel like I am like this expert to be giving all of this information, but I'm just gonna tell you what I did and what's worked for me. So when you start your YouTube channel, create an email address that is specific for your channel. Mine is charlottegrovefarmhouse@gmail.com. I have it in my description box, and so companies can find that. There are social media employees for all major companies, okay? Even small companies, where their job is to go out and find social media content creators who are going to promote their product. Think about this. We are like commercials. We have created an audience, a target audience for people. I was listening to Tess from Busy Building the other night, and she literally said, like, we've done all the work. We've created the target audience. We have loyal followers. So if we like a product and we're going to give real information and real views, then it's going to be worth the business's money more to give that money to us as content creators to push out the product versus putting out a billboard or an ad on YouTube or a commercial, right? So put your information, your contact information in your description box. Make sure that, it's not your personal information, and people are going to come to you. Even if you're a small content creator with 1,000 subscribers, I'm telling you, I started getting emails from companies very, very, very early on in my YouTube business. And I initially just didn't have the time and energy to do it. But when I got super serious about my business, I realized that I needed to diversify how I was earning money from content creation. And one of the ways to do that is to work with brands. I created a media kit. A media kit is basically your calling card. It's, how like in businesses, if I'm going to my hairstylist, I can take her card and give that to other people. A media kit is that for a content creator. It's going to show your channel demographics. It's going to show, some of the people that you've already worked with. It's going to have a description about you and your channel and what you offer to your viewers. Sorry, it's my ice maker. You can find templates for this on Canva. That's where I found mine. And I use it every single time I get an email from somebody. I send them my media kit. I tell them, that tells them my channel demographics. That's what they're interested in. Where are your viewers living, right? And can I sell my product to them? So if majority of your viewers live in a country that they can't sell to, then you're not going to be the right fit for them. So you want to give them your channel demographics. And then there's a second part of the media kit that has your prices, so your base rates and all that stuff. I am not going to go into detail about how to figure out what you charge. You're going to have to figure out your rate, what works for you. If you're a brand new, just getting started, maybe your rate looks like this, but once you're established, your rate looks different. My rate is definitely higher now than it was when I first started, but there are plenty of content creators out there that will help you figure out how to figure out your base price, and then how to negotiate all the other things, exclusivity, if they want you to post about it in your bio on your other social media. There's other things that you can charge for, but I will link things down below for you to figure out what your price is. But what I will say is, don't undercharge. Your time is valuable. Your expertise and what you bring to your audience is valuable. I only take so many collaborations a month, and so I keep my price kind of high because I don't do very many. And so if I'm gonna be sharing something with my audience, it better be a really good product that fills a need, and I need to be compensated for my time. You can do some sponsorship videos where they just send you product. That's up to you. I have done that in the past. I don't do that anymore because the time and energy it takes to film and edit and upload a video is just not worth just product. But you can do that if you want to, okay? What I will tell you though is put your contact information and let the brands come to you. They will, I promise you they will. You can reach out to brands if you want to. I've never done that. I haven't needed to. I also just kind of put it out into the divine intervention and just trust that if I'm supposed to work with a brand, it's gonna come to me. And if no brands are coming to me at that time, then it's probably not the right time for me to be working with brands, if that makes sense. You can get those brand deals right away. I'm telling you right now, they look for micro influencers with small channels because they're gonna get a higher return for their investment. So put your contact information and let the brands come to you. And that, my friends, is all of my tips for how to get started on YouTube, how I got started on YouTube. It has been a journey, right? It's been, here we are starting 2025, and I am just feeling like I am very comfortable in my content creator skin. I feel confident in the brand I've created. I finally just literally last night purchased my LLC, my limited liability corporation, Charlotte Grove Farmhouse LLC. Here we go. So I'm officially a company. I have a business license, and I knew that this could happen. I just never knew if it was going to happen for me. And I just stayed the course. I believed in myself and what I offer to my community, all of you amazing people. And this is so fun. I can't imagine doing anything else. I just love it so much. And if you want to be a content creator, do it. Start today. Like, now is the time. Literally get a piece of paper, figure out your niche, start jotting down some ideas. What kind of videos do you want to put out? What are the topics you want to talk about? What do you feel passionate about that you want to share with other people? What do you find fun to watch or to do? Share it with other people. Guaranteed that there are people out there who will want to watch it for sure. If you're going to be starting a YouTube channel, let's go ahead and support each other. Put your channels down in the comments, even if you're watching this video in June, right? Like, it's been months since this video went live. If you have found this video and you have a YouTube channel, put it in the description box. I would love for us to spend some time this year. I want to give back to the community that has given me so much. And one of the ways I want to do that is by shouting out other content creators. Somebody did that for me recently. I cannot remember the name of the channel. I'll try to find it, but I basically just want to share with you other content creators, and let's just support each other. You guys give me so much support and motivation every single day. I want to do the same. So put your channels down below. Let's share those out to each other. If you're watching this just as a viewer, go check out the comments below, find some other people that you can watch, and let's just have, you know, a community full of people who are supporting each other. I love that so much. I feel so supported by you guys every single day. I want to give that back. So if you have made it this far in the video, give me some pink heart emojis in the comment section below. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully you learned something today and you feel motivated and inspired to take on whatever it is you're looking to do in 2025. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.